Hey there, solo adventurers. Welcome back to Just Go Solo, the channel where we dive into the best solo travel tips, tricks, and destinations, with a little humor sprinkled in. Today, we're talking about a place that's a mix of coffee culture, tech vibes, and stunning views, Seattle, Washington. Whether you're an introvert craving some alone time or just someone who loves wandering new cities, Seattle has a ton to offer. Let's jump right in. First stop, the iconic Pike Place Market. Sure, it's touristy, but you've got to experience it at least once. Catch the flying fish show. Yeah, they actually throw fish around here. Then, to get a warm hug and a cup, grab a coffee at the original Starbucks, if you don't mind the line that feels longer than your last breakup. Pro tip: head to Storyville Coffee just a block away for an equally good brew but with fewer people crowding your personal space. Next up, the Space Needle. I mean, you can't say you've been to Seattle if you don't see the needle, right? Now, you can either pay to go up to enjoy the panoramic views or just admire it from below. But if you're feeling a little more adventurous, check out the Seattle Great Wheel on the waterfront. It's like the Space Needle, but moving. And if you time it right, the sunset views will make you feel like you're starring in your own solo travel movie. For my nature lovers, the Seattle Japanese Garden is a peaceful escape right in the middle of the city. Plus, it's a great spot to practice your pretending to read a book while actually people-watching skills. Now let's talk nature, because Seattle has it in spades. Head over to Discovery Park for a solo hike with stunning views of the Puget Sound. It's peaceful, scenic, and the perfect spot for me time. But keep an eye out for the squirrels, because they are not afraid to fight you for that granola bar. Trust me, your Instagram followers will thank you. Now a little word to the wise about people and places to avoid. You guessed it. Let's talk about the crazy Karen effect. You know the type, always cutting in line, demanding to speak to the manager, or just generally trying to ruin your solo adventure vibes. When you spot one, here's the move. Don't engage. Smile, nod, and move away very, very slowly. Remember, solo traveling means you get to decide who takes up your energy. And Karens? Well, they're on the do not engage list. And speaking of places to avoid, skip the underground tour. Unless you're a history buff who loves standing in damp basements listening to stories about old sewage pipes. And be careful around Pioneer Square late at night. It can get sketchy, and your solo adventure should not include becoming the plot of a true crime podcast. So there you have it, Seattle in all its solo-friendly glory. Just remember, stay caffeinated, keep your sense of humor, and always be on the lookout for those, you know who, trying to cut in front of you in line. And if they do, remember, do not engage, just pull out your cell, press record, and send us the footage of your crazy Karen travel adventures. Just kidding. Or are we? If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with your wildest Seattle travels. Until next time, keep exploring, keep laughing, and as always, just go solo.